Hi everybody, this is Carla and welcome to FlossTube number 73. It is September 19th, 2022, and this is a channel about cross stitch and my online cross stitch shop. I also sometimes share some of my other sewing, quilting, machine embroidery, and things like that. I've got a lot to share with you today, but first we got to start with bow. So this weekend, Paul and I, my husband and I, woke up Saturday morning and we're like, where's Bo? I don't know where Bo is. Long story short, Bo had gotten out sometime early Friday evening and we didn't know it. And that's not unusual. A lot of times she doesn't come around when we're watching TV and stuff. And I did not look for her Friday night to make sure, because I did not know, I had no idea she was outside. I was distraught. At first I thought there's just no way she can be outside. She has to be inside. So we tore the house apart. I opened every drawer, every door, every closet, everything I could think of, and could not find her. So I'm like, she has to be outside. And I'm gonna turn my light down. That's better. That was a little bit too bright. So anyway, I completely tore the house apart, finally decided she had to be outside. I looked outside for hours and called her and took cans of tuna and treat bags and everything, and it of course was storming. Storms were coming, it was raining. I was absolutely distraught. I sobbed and sobbed and sobbed. My poor husband I was just inconsolable. And we went to bed Friday night. I slept on the couch in case she would come to the front door. I went out at 1 o'clock in the morning. There was a huge thunderstorm, and as soon as that kind of passed a little bit, I went out with a flashlight because she will chase a flashlight and to play and come back to me a lot. Nothing. Cried and cried and cried. Was sure she was gone forever. And I'm sleeping on the couch at 6 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, and I hear her at the door, and I flew up, ran to the door, in she comes, plops down, like nothing happened. Totally, ready to go back outside later the day, and I am so relieved that she is back, but the little stinker really gave me a scare. So I was sitting here thinking, how am I going to tell everybody that Bo is lost or gone? And thank goodness that didn't happen. So that was a very stressful weekend. My husband said, you did not handle that well. Well, okay, you might be right about that. Maybe I didn't handle it very well. So anyway, what else has happened since we talked last? We went on vacation. First of all, there was Expo. I'm not going to go into a lot of Expo stuff. I'm sure you guys heard all about it from everybody else. All I can say is happy hour. They have these virtual chat rooms, and after the Expo closes for the day, you can go into happy hour chat rooms, and those are so much fun. Just absolutely a lot of fun. I talked with the guys from, they used to be Married with Stitches. I can't remember. I'll put a link to them below. Talked to them, talked to some other shop owners, talked to a bunch of designers, and we just had so much fun. So it was really fun. And unfortunately, my vacation was right after Expo. So Cobweb Corner got a little bit behind in getting things out to people. So there's actually a lot of Expo things for you to see. I'm not going to show the export releases in this video. I'm going to show you other new things to Cobweb Corner. There are 2 videos that I just released in the last week that show all of the Expo items that I purchased and are in my shop, and almost all of them are still in stock. If something you watch, so if you want to know what's new, there's probably, I don't know, 60, 70 new charts from Expo at least, and those are in the 2. There's an Expo Part 1 and an Expo Part 2 that just show charts that I added to our shop. And if something is out of stock, add yourself to the wait list and you'll be notified as soon as we get it back in stock. So we did go on vacation. We were gone for a full week, and we took the camper to the Black Hills. It was the longest the cats have been in the truck, and they did really, really well. On the way out, we took 2 days to get there. We drove about 7 hours the first day, stopped in Mitchell, South Dakota, and then drove about 5.5 hours on to Hill City the next day. And then we stayed in Hill City with some friends of ours. They're actually two couples, and we were there for 4 nights, and it was so beautiful. But we had the gambit of weather. The day we got there, it was 95 degrees, and we got there like at 3 o'clock. So we went into town, went to a brewery, had some wine and some food and stuff, and then came home and went to bed. And the next day we got up, and it was just perfect. It was like a high of 82, and we went on the Black Elk Peak hike. It started in Custer State Park, goes into the National Forest, and then comes back out at where you started in Custer State Park. It was a 7-mile hike. It was pretty moderate. The way up was quite steep, so a bit of a climb, but the views were unbelievable, and I was so proud of myself for doing it. I got a little out of breath because of altitude, and until I acclimated, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm going to be the weak link of the group. But then all of a sudden my heart rate went down, and everything was fine, and it went really well, and it was so fun. Then the next day, and I'll try to put some photos in here of just a couple of what we saw from the top. And then the next day it rained. It got down to 37 degrees that night. So we went from 95 to 37, and it was rainy the next day. So we went into town and shopped, and we did 2 wine tastings, which were a lot of fun. And came back, and I made an ice cream sundae bar, and we played cribbage and hung out at the campsite that night. And then the next day, it got down to like 32 that night then. And the next day it was a high of, I think, 57 or something like that. And we were supposed to go on a bike ride, and I'm like, oh, it's going to be so cold. I don't know if I can handle this. So we gave it a try. We rode 3 miles into Hill City and back, and I was like, this is fine. I had some long pants on, some hiking pants that were lightweight, and a windbreaker. And actually ended up taking the windbreaker off for most of the trip. But we rode the Mickelson Bike Trail, and it was a lot of fun, but it is a steady incline the entire way. So the first 8 miles of our trip, once we got started, was uphill. And it wasn't steep. There was really not any steep, but you never coasted. And I was just like, okay. And it wasn't even that I was tired, but it's like, is this hill ever going to end? And then we got to where we thought it was 11 miles, and we got to the 11-mile part, and we thought we would be in Custer then. We thought we would ride 11 miles to Custer. We got to 11 miles, and we were at a trailhead, and there was another 5.5 miles to Custer. And that was all downhill, but we knew we'd have to come back uphill. So we did it. We went into Custer, walked around a little bit, went and had a pastry, and I had a cafe mocha, kind of re-energized. Got back, did the 5.5 to 6 miles back uphill, and then it was 8 miles downhill, which sounds fabulous, but this trail is crushed limestone and gravel in spots. And I just had a regular road bike. Everybody else, 2 of the people had fat tire bikes, and my husband has kind of a cross with a little bit wider tire than the road bike. I was terrified coming down that mountain. I probably went no more than 5 miles an hour. My wheel was going like this. I was sure I was going to wreck, but I didn't. I got down, and I'm like, I did it. So we had a lot of exercise. And then the next day we came home, and we drove the entire 12.5 miles in one trip, and the cats were troopers. So it was great. We can't wait to go back. So anyway, enough of that. I have something different to share with you. This is kind of goofy, so bear with me, but years and years ago, I used to write fun poems all the time, and I was going back through my stuff, and I found a couple of them, so I thought I would share one. This poem, I thought with all the outdoorsy stuff I did, would be a fun one to share, and it doesn't really have a title, but I guess maybe The Fish That Didn't Get Away. So this is a true story. This poem is a true story. So here goes. If this isn't your thing, skip ahead a couple minutes. It says, I've always liked to fish. I could sit for many hours and watch my bobber swaying softly while my bait the fish devours. So one day we went out and found a grassy bank. My pole was in the water, and back in my chair I sank. No fish had touched my line all day when I heard nature's call. Will you hold my pole a moment? I said to my handsome husband Paul. He took my rod, I turned away, and in just 3 seconds' time, I heard Paul call out loudly, there's a fish upon my line. With disbelief and some disgust, I watched to see who'd win. The line was taut, the rod was bent, and he pulled that catfish in. Paul's smile was wide. He turned to me and said, see what I caught? I stared and said, that fish is mine. At least that's how I saw it. The moral of the story is, always with your pole stay, or someone else will catch the fish that didn't get away. So I thought that was fun. I used to write poems like that all the time, and I haven't done it for a long time, and I found those and thought I'd share. So what have I been stitching? Let's talk Old Feathers. Old Feathers is almost done. Look at him. I finished the entire peacock. I am so happy, but I still have the border, and I thought the border went all the way around, but it just goes like here across the bottom and up. But it is all 6 colors are used in the border, so I need to just get back at that. I finished this right before we went to South Dakota, and I didn't want to take, I wanted to take some stitching with me because I thought maybe I could stitch in the truck since we were going to be in there so long. And I didn't want to take something this big and white and have the cats all over it and everything. So I have a new start to show you. But isn't he just glorious? If you haven't followed me before, this is Old Feathers by Rosewood Manor. And I stitched it in the called for sulky threads. There's only 6 colors used. And the pattern and the thread pack are available on my website, and the thread pack is only $11. So if you want to try stitching with sulkies, this is just a stunning design to start with. So I am so excited. I don't know when I'll get back to that bottom border. I just need to finish it. It's one of those I want to be done with this type of thing. So I was like, well, what can I stitch? Try stitching in the car, in the truck. And I wanted something simple with few threads and a little bit smaller. So I decided to start Spellville by Barbara Anna Designs. I love her designs, and I've never stitched one. And this chart, even though it doesn't look like it, only uses 3 colors of DMC. So, because like if I was making this chart, I would be like, well, the witch can't be the same color as the key, and her feet can't be the same color as the key, but they are. So it's a great one to do for travel. And I got a pretty good start. I took it on a smaller hoop, and it turned out I just could not stitch in the truck. I just couldn't do it. But there is what I've got done so far. So it stitches, because you only have 3 colors, you can really color stitch and just sit and stitch for a long time and not have to change out colors. So it's really, I hope I can get it done yet this year for Halloween, but we'll see. My husband's going away this week, and I might get some extra stitchy time in. So I did that, and then I did release another design. So, well, let's talk about my first design first. So the last floss tube, I showed you my This Witch Can Stitch design, but it had not been fully finished yet. And I sent my stitching to Helen D, who does amazing finishes, and she sent this back. Isn't it amazing? I just love it. So this is my design. You can find it on Cobweb Corner's website in both PDF and printed format. It's $5. And Helen finished it with this really cool bat fabric. And it's almost, I wonder if those bat eyes are glow in the dark. They really show up. And then she used this purple pom-pom trim. And she has released 2 video tutorials. One on finishing just a basic pillow with rickrack and fabric on the bottom. So that was the first one she recently released on her channel. And the other one is how to do this pom-pom trim. And she used my design for that tutorial. So I'll link her channel below, but if you just go to her channel, she has a playlist of all of her tutorials, and you can check that out. But I am just thrilled with, and she finishes, her pillows are so nice and full and not floppy like mine are. So I did that. Then I have another design, and this one has a swear word in it. So if you don't like swear words, I don't mean to insult anybody or offend anybody, but it is what it is. So skip ahead if you don't want to see the swear word. So this is my latest design, and it's called Stitchy Friends. And it says, Stitchy friends and witchy friends are so much better than bitchy friends. And I obviously have not fully finished that yet. I'll probably just make it into a little pillow. But that's also available on my website in printed and PDF format. So that was my stitching stuff for the last while. But I did get some happy mail. Where did it go? Oh, here. So my happy mail was quite a while ago. I shared with you, I had made, using my Cricut, some sticker books. I just took craft plain blank page notebooks, and then on the outside I used vinyl, and I made a sticker book for all of my nieces and my nephews. And I gave it to, and my mother-in-law, and I gave it to them as an idea of a way to keep in touch, so that if we ever visited somewhere special or did something, we could buy a sticker for somebody and send that to them just in an envelope, and they could say, I was here, or I did this, and here's a sticker, and I was thinking of you. And I haven't gotten a lot of stickers from my nieces and nephews, but I have gotten some, and this week I got one from my nephew, and he sent me a whole bunch of stickers. So they were recently at Glacier National Park, so he got me some from Glacier National Park, and then he included some where his girlfriend works, and he also he sent me a Hydro Flask one because he's a fan of Hydro Flasks. And then he sent me one of the type of oil that he uses in his car whenever he performs oil changes every 5,000 miles. So it was so fun to get this in the mail from my nephew, who is like 25 years old or something like that. And I think it's just a great way to keep in touch. So if you ever want to see what I did and have me re-show those, I can do that, because it is a really fun, well, stickers are expensive, and I have like 8 nieces and nephews plus my mother-in-law, so whenever I buy, I'm buying like 9 stickers, which adds up pretty quick, but it's a great way to keep in touch. Then I got my shipment from Jody at Steel City Stitchers. I'm in her fabric club, and I order 32 count Lugana, and this is what I got today. Look at that. It's like, I would say, it's not a true red, like a pomegranate, kind of. It reminds me of pomegranate in Gentle Arts threads. And at first I was like, I don't know if I'll use this or not. And now I really want an idea of what to stitch on this. So tell me what type of thing you think would look good on this bright fabric, because I love it. And then she sent this dark blue, kind of a navy, pumpernickel maybe. So I have 2 more of those, and on my stitching, I've been accumulating a lot of Jody's fabric, but now I have a box and I just go to it and I'm like, yeah, I can use this or I can use that. If you're interested in Jody's club, there's a link down below to Steel City Stitchers, and go there. I don't know if there's still a wait list. There probably is, but you can contact them and ask about getting in their club. You get 2 pieces of fabric every month, and I can't remember, 18 by 20 or something. That might not be right. Don't quote me on that. And you can pick the count of fabric you want, and I get 32 count Lugana, but you can't pick the colors. So every month she does different colors and sends them to you, and it's a great club. I really, really enjoy, and the fabric's really soft. So I think that's it. Let's do giveaways from last video. And you know, people are not claiming the giveaways, so I'm going to start giving away some things, but we'll see what happens this time. So the first thing I gave away was a piece of Jody's fabric. It was this tan beige color, and you had to use the word tan. 46 people were hoping to win this, and Patchy Pony Stitcher won. So if you're a winner, you need to email me. My email address is down below. In the subject line, put FlossTube winner, and then I need your mailing address, and then tell me what you won so that I don't send you the wrong thing. Then I gave away another piece of fabric from Jody, and it's green. You had to use the word green, and there were 42 people interested in this, and the winner is Barb Hansen. Barb Hansen. Then I gave away a journal, brand new journal, and 8 people were interested in this, and the winner is Nanette McDougall Dykes. So Nanette, email me and let me know what you won. And then we gave away a chart from It's So Emma called Support Group, and you had to use the word support in your sentence. 23 people were interested in this, and the winner is Sprinklestein Stitches. I hope I said that right. Sprinklestein or Sprinklestein Stitches. And the last one was oh, wait. Hang on. I got that backwards. The support one, 18 people were interested in, so sorry, Sprinklestein, you won a different one. And Maureen Keenan won that. I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah, and then 23 people were interested in this one, which is You're the Boss of Your Own Quilt. And the winner for that one was Sprinklestein Stitches. So, sorry about that. I, of course, have to mess something up and confuse everybody. Okay, so that's the giveaways for the next FlossTube. What's been happening? So I usually do a business segment right now, and I'm just real quick gonna say, you know, I did just do Expo, and I had so much fun that I decided to go to Nashville Market this year. So that is the weekend of March 3rd. I went three or 4 years ago, like a full year before COVID, I had gone, and then I wasn't going to go during the COVID years. And I decided that I needed to meet some of these people that I've gotten to know through FlossTube and other things in person again, and spend some time with them. So I am going to Nashville Market, and I am hoping to figure out how to do pre-orders for that. I'm trying to see what other shops do. The easiest way for me to do it is to just put the item out there and you order it, and you don't get it, and you pay for it, and then when it comes in, I ship it. And I think that's probably what I'll do. Right now, the way my inventory works is once inventory goes to 0, you get an add to wait list, but I can make an individual product just keep going negative, so then I'll know exactly how many to order, and so watch for that. So in the Nashville Market, I do hope to do pre-orders. Then I decided to go to my first big cross stitch retreat, well, my first cross stitch retreat ever, and I'm going to go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and go to Steel City Stitchers Retreat. I think it's the weekend of March 24th, and I am so excited. I've already booked my room, and I just cannot wait to meet those girls in person. If you are not watching their channel, please go down. There's a link below to Steel City Stitchers, and subscribe to their channel. They are just amazing. Some of their finishes are just awesome, and they stitch a lot. So I am really, really excited. And I'll have more on all that as that gets closer. The only other business topic is PDF files. So you notice that the 2 designs that I released were available in PDF format. So I figured out how to do PDF downloads on my website, and I contacted a couple of designers and asked them about selling their designs in PDF format. And so they both agreed, and I'm looking for more designers. If you are watching this and you're a designer, or if you have a favorite designer that offers their charts in PDF format and would like to see them listed at Cobweb Corner, let your designer know. So the way the PDFs work is you can combine orders. You can order PDF files along with printed files, or you can order the PDF files by themselves. If you order a PDF file by itself, there is no shipping charge. But of course, if you order stuff that has to be mailed, then there will be the normal shipping charges will apply. The PDF files, once you pay for them, you'll get one email that says that your order was complete, and then you should get a second email pretty quickly, within like 5 minutes. It's not immediate, but within like 5 minutes, giving you a link to the PDF download. I've had about 3 people out of 40 or 45 where the link didn't come up, or it went to their spam folder, or something happened, and then you just contact me and I will manually send you the link if you didn't get it. But it's working really, really well. I'm very excited about this. PDF files, are kind of the way things are going, but it really hurts shops when you don't come to us to buy. So remember, when you buy from a shop, you're supporting 2 businesses. You're supporting the designer and the shop both. And if we can continue to offer more and more things, making it easy for our customers to buy, then I'm all for that. So I'm hoping to create some relationships with some other designers, but right now you can get Sambry Stitches designs in PDF and printed format from Cobweb Corner, and I have a selection of Kitty and Me designs, the colorful cats and eagles and things like that. And right now there's only maybe 4 of those that I've gotten to, and I've got more that I need to list. It's a little bit time consuming to get them onto my website, but then once they're there, it works and it's very easy. So if there is a Kitty and Me design that you don't see and you would like to purchase it in PDF format, email me and I will contact Pamela Kellogg and get that one on the website for you. You do get reward points still with PDF purchases, so you'll still get the loyalty points, and you can use loyalty points to purchase PDF files too. So that is the business topic for the day. New giveaways. I've got a bunch, 5 or 6 things to give away. The first one is a new package of, I was going to give some more Jody fabric away, but it's always 32 count, and not everybody likes 32 count. So this was from a customer's personal collection of fabric that I purchased. It is unopened, and it is 20 count Lugana Antique Green, and it says it's 18 by 27. So if you are interested in winning this fabric, use the word antique. In order to enter, you must be a subscriber. You must be 18 years old so that I can legally ask for your mailing address. And don't use the word giveaway. And you can either just say the word antique, or you can come up with some kind of creative sentence. I actually really enjoy reading your sentences that you write for the giveaways. They're a lot of fun. Next, by It's So Emma, Bee in My Bonnet Stitch Cards by Lori Holt. Use the word cards, plural, C-A-R-D-S, if you're interested in winning that. The next one is a pre-owned chart, but it's got just a little bit of storage wear, but it is new. It's called Wedding Day, and it's by Sue Hillis, and it comes with the charms for the chart. And it says, today our friendship, our love, our lives become united. And then it's got room for the names and the date. Pretty simple chart, and it has a couple of bell charms and an entwined heart charm. And so if you are interested in that, use the word wedding. The next one is a design by Northern Expressions. This was also a pre-owned chart, but I don't think it's ever been opened. It looks brand new. And it is called Daisy. And if you're interested in that, use the word Daisy in your sentence. The next one is one that I have tried to give away 3 times, and the winner never contacts me. This is by Trishia Ct. It's called Joyful Scene. And if you want to win this, use the word joyful, J-O-Y-F-U-L. We'll see it 4 times a charm. And the last one, I thought we'd get a few Christmas ones, because by the time I get these out, it'll be definitely Christmas stitching. The next one is Sleigh Ride by It's So Emma. And use the word sleigh, S-L-E-I-G-H. All right, so those are the giveaways for the next video, which is usually about a month. Last, new inventory. So like I said before, I'm not going to show you expo releases today because those are in 2 separate videos. That was just too much to try to show in a FlossTube video. But I do have a lot to show you of non-expo things that are brand new to Cobweb Corner. So, I don't know how to do this. Get this kind of out of the way here. All right, this is going to be kind of messy, but we'll get it done. First one is Halloween Littles by Waxing Moon Designs. Aren't those adorable? These are like 48 by 48. They do use quite a bit of colors, but they are done, and they're done in Weeks Dye Works, the models are, but there is a DMC conversion. And then we've got Dear Dreams, one of the newest designs by Barbara Anna Designs. It is amazing. Her designs are so unique. And then this adorable Quor Ibadi Quor. This is called Halloween Congli Angeli. It's Halloween with Angels. And look at those little cuties. They are just adorable. Her designs are so unique and so colorful. And they always have little details in them. So that one is, and I think one of the girls on Steel City Stitchers is stitching from that. I don't know if she's stitching all of them or what, or if maybe it was a giveaway, I can't remember. Trishia Ct, Love Lives Here. These are from last year, 2021. I did not have them in stock before, and during Expo I decided to stock up on these. She has a Patreon account that is very popular, and in the Patreon account, depending upon your level, you get 1 to 3 free designs for being a member of her Patreon. And after a year, she has decided that after those designs have been unique to the Patreon customers for a year, she started to release them, and she's releasing them in these beautiful, beautiful books. And this one has 9 different sampler patterns in it. So there's those 2, and let's see here, these, and let's see what else we got here. I think those, and these. So that is Love Lives Here by Trishia Ct. That's available on my site now. And then another 9 from Patreon is Flurry. And these are Winter and Christmas. That, look at this one with Santa and this bear and snowman. I love that one. And let's see what else we got here. Those. So that is Flurry. And, you know, these are a little bit more expensive. I think they retail for, I don't know, $20, $25. I can't remember. That might not be that much. I'm not sure. But they are really, these are collectible type books. They're things that if you're a Teresa Kogut fan, these, I don't even know that they would be in PDF format, because a PDF file of this size would be huge and would like take up your entire device. They may be available in PDF, I don't know. But these are ones that are just, they're just really nice collectible books. She does a great job. The next one is Thoughts and Dreams, and this is, I don't know if these were Patreon charts or not. Yes, they were. Well, it just says let's stay connected. But there's 3 in here. And I don't know if those are, yep, these are Patreon charts too. So that one's called Thoughts and Dreams. And that's it. And then of course I also got her chart, her book, which is in my expo videos, the Hello Halloween, and that book is like a must-have. New from Mirabilia is Rosamund, which is a Sleeping Beauty design, and I think I might have the embellishment packs, and TEA. Those 2 charts are new, and let me see what I have for embellishment packs here. Here's the embellishment pack for T. And there are a lot of Mirabilia embellishment packs on Cobweb Corner's website. And the Mirabilia beads really went up in price. But a lot of my embellishment packs are from are still pre-price increase. So as I reorder, the price increases. So you might want to check that out if you're looking for some beads. This one is the embellishment pack for Luna Moth. And here's the embellishment pack for Luna, Lavender Mist. Especially the Delica beads. Oh, and here's the embellishment pack for Blossom. The Delica size, the little tiny ones, they increased like by 30%. They really went up. Sambry Stitches came out with 2 new designs. These are available in printed and PDF format. This one is Thankful. She's got a series of Bigfoot designs. This one's so cute. So that one's available. And then a reproduction sampler, a very simple one, Cora Morgan 1878. It's really adorable. Be a quick stitch. It'd be a fun little sampler to have framed. That's available in PDF and printed format. New by Long Dog Samplers. I love this chart. It's called 1 Down, the number 1 down, 3 across. And it's a Christmas design. And look at that crossword or game board. And it's got all these words. Plus, it's got these amazing animals and symbols. Look at the sleigh up here. But the words are magic, hope, presents, friends, tree, holly, robin, tinsel, magic Christmas, Merry Christmas, friends, family. I love this chart. And of course, you stitch in whatever fabric and whatever color you want. Then by Long Dog Samplers is Queen of Hearts. That's new to Cobweb Corner. And by Mirabilia is, oh, did I already show? No, I don't think I did. Lavender Mist. I showed the embellishment pack. Isn't she beautiful? Look at the bright colors here. I just love her dress. Okay, more by Barbara Anna Designs. Whoops. We've got Butterfly Dreams. The whole Dream series is so cool. Got quite a few of those. And then by Barbara Anna Designs is Little Red Fish. Okay, and then by Twin Peak Primitives, and there are more of these, a couple more really nice designs from Expo, but this is not, this was earlier than Expo. This is Autumn Smalls 2022, and you get all 9 designs, and each one has a word: blessed, thanks, goodness, grateful, gratitude, harvest, thankful, togetherness, and virtuousness, I think is what it says. So that is in stock now. New by Core Ebadi Core is United Stitchers of America. It says USA is for United Stitchers of America. New by Scattered Seed Samplers, or new to Cobweb Corner anyway, is Mockingbird's Message Pin Keep. It says, when this you see, remember me. Plant, Grow, Bloom by Primrose Cottage Stitches. They have raised their prices on all of their charts, so if a chart used to be $4.80, it's now $6. I will only raise the chart once I've sold out of what I had in stock and restock. So some of the earlier ones are still at the original prices if you want to check those out. And Squeeze the Day by Tiny Modernist, All the Witches. Isn't that adorable? Another just amazing designer. Also by Tiny Modernist is Winter Signs. You get all 4 designs. And it says walking in a winter wonderland, snowman kisses and winter wishes. There's no place like home, and shake your flakes. And by Hello from Liz Matthews is Quaker Gardens. From Praiseworthy Stitches is A Snowman's Christmas. Look at that big snowman. I would really like to see more of these stitched up. I think Praiseworthy Stitches are amazing charts. There's so many little details in them. It's a lot of stitching. They're big. This one's 268 by 167. But they are just amazing designs. Almost done here. Primrose Cottage Stitches, Sweet Summer. Home of the Free. New by Bent Creek is Starlight Berry Sampler. I like that one. It's got a little patriotic design there. By Summer House Stitchworks, Fragments in Time, the Susquehanna Valley Samplers. This is number 3. And then we have, let's see, number 4. Bent Creek, Today is a Good Day. And it says, today is a good day to have a good day. And it comes with 3 little buttons for embellishment. Adorable little chart. This would be a quick stitch. And it's called The Cold Snowman. And it says Burr. Then, I don't know if I ordered this by accident or what, because there's a Rosewood Manor chart called A Tisket a Tasket. But this is a book of stitched baskets, and it's really cool. It's by Needlework Press, and it's got all of these basket designs in it. So if you're looking for something different, A Tisket a Tasket. From Erica Michaels, The 12 Berries of Christmas, number 4. This is days 10, 11, and 12. And I don't know why, but I don't think I have the other ones in stock. Spring Parade Set 2 by Leela's Studio. Are those adorable? I love the strawberry one, a radish one. They're just so cute. So that's Spring Parade Set 2, and then Spring Parade Set 1 by Leela's Studio. Core Ebadi Core Easter Farm. There is a whole series of farm designs. I stitched Sunflower Farm. They're amazing. There's so many little details in her charts. And there's Pumpkin Farm, Strawberry Farm, Apple Farm, Lavender Farm, I think. I can't remember, but they're all on my website if you want to check those out. From Pickleberry, Coffee Talk. Coffee doesn't ask silly questions. Coffee understands, and you are the sugar of my coffee. Primrose Cottage Stitches, Home Tweet Home. Bent Creek, Rise and Shine. Bent Creek, Precious Friend. It says, of all possessions, a friend is the most precious. That would be a great quick stitch gift for somebody. The Blue Flower, Language of Flowers, Dream. And from Shakespeare's Peddler, Antique Cats and Crowns. And this is from her Antique Things series. There's keys and locks, and I can't remember what else. And last is Erica Michaels, Gloria in Excelsis from the Caroling Berries series. And that is it. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And once you've subscribed, hit the little bell and you'll be notified when future videos come up. Happy stitching, everybody. Take care.